Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we're going to do our Motorsport Manager Let's Play. Last time we just got the car and everything, we just pretty much got the team started off. Obviously we didn't actually, do we? Oh yes, the drivers. Yeah, the staff won't be thinking into after this race going into the next race. So hopefully we have the staff whole thing by then. Because I didn't realise that I hadn't been given staff until quite late on. But obviously the first race of the season is Doha. So we'll have to see how good we do. It's 42 laps, high fuel burn, medium tyre wear. So let's see how this goes. So let's get straight on into the race, I guess. Right, so I've set all the times up. I think when it comes to practice, I'm just going to do them. And then, yeah, I'm just going to do the practice off screen and show you the results. I like going for like a one-stop pit strategy or as little as pit stop as possible. I usually like going for just because of usually that strategy I find out to be really nice. I usually pretty well with it. I usually find if you do less pit stops, usually in this game anyway, doing less pit stops usually helps with being faster. But obviously you start becoming slower, but compared to like 2 pit stops, I don't really feel like you gain that much time from that, or you don't gain any time. I'll say you lose time, at least when I've done it. So I'm going to quickly go and do a practice, and I'll see you guys in qualifying. Right, so practice has just finished, and yeah, like pretty much we are right at the bottom. Actually, when we look at this, our fastest lap was on the hard for him, and he was only about 1/10 off somebody who did in softs. So that looks quite good. So he's quite far off. I did put them as softs on the end, but it seems like I didn't actually go quick on the softs. So yeah, I don't know if it was just track temperature or that didn't work out. But yeah, starting off, something would be a bit faster, but yeah, I guess pretty much being our first race of the season and I'm having a really terrible default car, it's sort of what you're going to have to expect. I have made some small changes, so hopefully the setup is a bit better. One thing what I think is a bit different than usual, or well not usual, but when I played before, because I started from the lowest championship, I think things have changed. And I think there was only 2 set of tyres per race, and they changed, so coming 3 is different to what I usually have to cope with. There's obviously, I don't know how many qualifyings are. I usually go off the beginning of the end. I don't know if it's like Q1, 2 and 3. No, it's not, it's just, yeah, because there'll be like a knockout thing. So let's go and see, yeah, let's see how fast they do, I guess. Alright, so he goes over with a 148.88, and he's doing he's 4/10 behind. What is that? I'm gonna wait a sec, we're gonna go back in, we're gonna do the next round, we're gonna see where we place. We are beating some cars, we're beating 2. So that looks quite promising. We, in qualifying anyway, so far we have beaten 4 cars pretty much. Both our drivers have been 3, and yeah, that car's he's placed in right between us. So let's wait until I guess I'll see when we finish our 2nd lap. Alright, so without improving, he's only 7/10 behind, so I'm hoping he will shoot up the timing from last place. He goes 19th. But we beat one person. When their teammate came 7th, so yeah, we'll have to see in the race. There's like glimpses of hope, not as in points, but glimpses of, I don't know, maybe like just getting our target. Who knows? I might have to get in paid drivers. See if I can find a really good paid driver. I might see if I can bring them in, even if I'm gonna have to pay like £1 million to offering the contract. But that must probably be paid over time by just the drive or the paid driver thing, so I might look into that. Obviously now we got to race. We did let me quickly do some changes what I think look good. Right, so I think both drivers will start off on the hard tyres, because I like to go as long as possible and see what the drivers can do from there, to see if I should put them onto yeah, if I should put them onto hard, well, if I should put them onto softs or mediums, just to see if I can get. Plus with Beginning of the season, I'm expecting some cars to fail, and hopefully we can pick up some points by that. So let's see, I guess we'll get straight into the race and we'll see how this all goes. This is the first race of the season, all lights out. He overtakes a person. Actually, he's going down inside, but I think he's gonna. Oh. Don't know how good that team is. One person failed the first corner. He's up into P15. One thing I should say is that I focus more on race trim than quality trim. So the car should be faster in the actual race than it was in the qualifying. Well, might be why it's a bit faster currently. Actually, let's cut down. Actually, fuel burn, will keep that up. We'll do that for now. The track's going to warm up, so eventually we won't have to worry about. We'll have to be more conserving to keep our tyres in a good spot. Right. We come up to the end of the first lap. He's in P16, what I'm happy about. I'm not expecting points in the first race. Yeah, Panther Racing team's over up ahead. Panther Racing. Right. I'm gonna put them on fuel burn, because I like just getting a bit of fuel burnt down so they're a bit lighter, and then gaining it back by the end, just going on to the medium. So I think I'll see you guys in a bit when we get a bit more into a race to see how this is all going to play out. Right, so we've now on the 4th lap and both of our drivers have been overtaken. So I guess what we want to do now is just try and get some strategies out. Because at the end of the day, there's not much we can lose. So I feel like maybe testing out some strategies could be a good way. Yeah, one thing I should say is that whenever I play this game, I don't think I've ever really watched a video of this game. I think I watched 1 or 2 videos, but I basically, everything I've learned from this game has basically been me playing it. I played quite a lot of the game. I think I played over 100 hours in my main account, but I actually did manage to eventually win the championship, but that was after I think 5 or 6 seasons. So yeah, it could be a long series before I actually start to win points, win races, stuff like that. It could be quite a long time, but yeah. I activated the expanded camera or whatever, so you can zoom in a lot closer. Obviously, it doesn't mean you can go through buildings, but I don't really care much about that. I like going up and close and actually seeing the cars rush around, which is nice. Alright, so we're on that lap 23 now. It's been a lot of laps. To be honest, not much has happened. Other teams have brought in their cars. I think we'll bring in him. Yeah. The tyres aren't lasting as long as I like, plus they're not really being warmed up. The track temperature hasn't gone up like it usually does. That's actually going to get quite broken. I'm hoping we can get to them without having to fix stuff. At the end of the day, if someone does break, it doesn't really matter because we're not aiming for points, but we'll hopefully aim some better. I'm going to let him go on. Obviously in these earlier videos, they might probably be a bit shorter because of not much else will happen in the race. But later episodes, I'm expecting more stuff to happen. We'll expand video, especially when we're like racing for wins and stuff. That's when stuff will start to expand, most probably. Yeah. I mean, we got P. After he came out in P19. We're going right to the end, where they might have to box again. She can come in this lap. And she's gonna also try and make it to the end. We're gonna try and go over to the end without fixing anything. Because if we don't, I'm usually like 5 or 6 people in the first race. Or at least when I've done it, usually start to break down. I don't know if it's because of the rules when I've raced, because I didn't race until like I think it took me 4 or 5 seasons to get to this championship. So yeah, it could obviously by then a lot of rules did change. So that could be part of why when I did before there was quite a lot of different rules. But hopefully we can overcome them and do very good. I think when I get to lap 30 I'm going to go back to medium because it seems to gain quite a lot of fuel quite quickly. So yeah, I think I'm going to wait a bit. We'll wait to the end of lap 30. I would go in this camera, but obviously not being in a battle or anything, for anything really important. Yeah, there's not really much reason to go super close. I'm not watching an epic battle take place, sadly, but yeah. Right, let's start on medium now. We should have enough fuel to make the end race. Our tire temps seem to not be going down that much, so we're doing pretty good. Some people will have to box. To be honest, before the pit stops, I think we were like, from like us to like 9th, we were all pretty close together. And I don't think we had pit stopped, so yeah. Without a pit stop now, I think we're pretty equal. I think we're doing quite good, okay. Hopefully next race when we actually have race engineers and stuff, what I might also look into getting a actually no, we looked into I might look into getting some paid drivers who are better, because I think they'll pay in the long term. They'll save us more money, because of at the end of the day I think we're losing like 900k a race. So if we can get some paid drivers in who are better than these drivers also, we could make an extra step forward. Hopefully they'll be a bit quicker. Obviously I'm not expecting them to be amazing getting us points, because of in the end of the day it's the car. The car's not fast enough, but yeah. Yeah, I think I'll see you guys in a bit when we'll see how this race unfolds. He's in 16th, it's very nice. So yeah, he's going to have to box, because his gearbox is wearing down too much. So we're going to put on the softs. I'll put him like that for now, because of, yeah. He's definitely going to come last. I could put him on push, because of, I think them tyres should last that time. He's got a lot more fuel now, so I could put on take. Who knows, maybe you could get good lapping, get some good data or something. That would actually be nice if you could aim for maybe slower races but get more data. Something like that for the car to make it faster. Yeah. Could put him on push to gain the tyre temps back up. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. I don't think much else is gonna happen. We could have been on a P like 16 or something, like he was, but yeah. I'll have to see how this all goes now. Right, on the final lap. Yeah, we're in P19 and 20. Pretty much where the car should be, but yeah, we're gonna have to look into getting some more pace. We're finishing about 2 minutes behind he is, and he's actually been lapped. He's the only one who's been lapped. Obviously, if it wasn't for the pit stop, that wouldn't have happened for the second one. But yeah, if it wasn't for that, if you want to look at that, he was decent far ahead. I think he was like 10 seconds ahead of him. It would have been maybe P15. He could have been in. He would have been, I think, maybe, yeah. So I think we have an okay car. I don't think it's even super bad, but yeah. I'm hoping by the end of this series, or not series, by the end of this season, I'm hoping we can be, I don't know, pretty much finishing up around here every race, and then second season try and get in the midfield, hopefully. Yeah, off camera, I most probably will do start doing the development of that, because we obviously, yeah, nothing too special happened in this race. Also, I might try and look into getting some better drivers. To be honest, it's not the driver's fault, but yeah, I might look into seeing what the best drivers, especially with as a team like this, I definitely need to save some cash. So they could save me some cash and earn me some cash. Would be very nice. So yeah, let's get back into, I guess, the whole menu. What's their tray? And of course, we got an injury. Dodgy neck. That definitely doesn't help, especially so early on in the season. So yeah. Yeah, we're losing 900k. Yeah. So it's like Japan. So yeah, we didn't really have a good, well, I wouldn't say we had a bad first race, but one mechanical issue. I didn't see any of the other teams having mechanical issues though. So I don't know if it's because of the settings or the rule changes what happened in my other career modes, we call it. What's this? Okay, we'll do that. She's open for discussions, I guess, if we want to. we can do that. But yeah, staff. How many days until they think the contract? I think soon. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna end this video here. So yeah, hopefully for next race we'll be a bit more better off with engineers, hopefully, and hopefully actually, yeah, hopefully also with our, if it's high speed, no, even with a high speed track for our engine or our rear wing, I don't think that's gonna really help out too much. But hopefully next race we can do a bit better. Hopefully actually come P18, not P19 20. We would have done that today, but obviously didn't go down correctly. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, just remember to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you next time. So cheerios.